Hey there, I'm Laura. For those of you that don't know, Paradiso, Yogi Paradiso, whatever else Donnie chooses to call me. That's me. I'm the yoga instructor. And so I thought I would put together a quick little video of some stretches. So you can do this tomorrow if you like. If you like this routine, you can do it every day. And I guess I'll see where this goes. If we get good feedback, maybe I'll do a couple more of these. Okay. I felt the need to start the video like this in the Donnie stance. Perhaps, I believe Megan actually would do it as well. The squat, which we're all very familiar with, and it's a great stretch. Maybe we'll get to that in this session, maybe not. I am outside, so hopefully there won't be too many crazy noises. Meet Bodhi. He's the best. He will be here. So, awesome. Thanks. He's the best. Okay, so we're going to start standing up. You have a seat. Lay down. Good boy. All right, nice and big here. So root down in the feet. Sweep those arms up above the head. Grab the left wrist with the right arm and reach up and over to the right side. As you're reaching, pull gently, take those hips, push them to the left. Stay rooted in the feet. Get a nice side body stretch. Right. You can use your breath and inhale, come back up. Exhale, opposite side. So again, you're going to take the right wrist in your left hand, reach to the left. Those hips going to go to the right, root down in the feet. Big banana. Right. We're going to come back up through center. Gently fold forward. Nice forward fold here, right? So if you need a block or something, anything, a stack of books, bring your hands to that item. Or if you like, have your hands on the shins, give yourself some support, or on the thighs. We want to think about that hip hinge, right? So we're not rounding in the back, flat back, all the way forward. Nice little forward fold here. You can even grab your opposite elbows and maybe just rock from side to side. Nice easy movements, whatever feels good. So typically you want to do this at the top of the mat. Keeping those hands, thank you buddy, this is when it's going to get interesting. Keeping those hands on the mat, just step back into a downward facing dog. So typically in our down dogs, the heels are melting towards the mat. We're pressing the palms into the mat. So big. Thank you, bud. You're pressing your hands into the mat. So press the knuckle, the pointer knuckle, the middle knuckle into the mat. Keep those shoulders active. The idea is that you're in an upside down V. The chest pressing towards the thighs, the hips going up. So let's try that again. Come on over here, bud. Come on. Right here. Sit. Okay. Lay down. Come on. Lay down. Upside down V. You can walk the feet out, pedal the knees. Pedal the knees back and forth. Maybe shake the head yes, shake the head no. Feet are at hip distance, hands are at shoulder distance. And just for a few moments, we're going to take an inhale, foot forward into that high plank. Right, so engage the core, press the heels back, press the hands into the mat. Then gently press those hips back, finding that downward facing dog. Take that left leg, we're going to inhale it straight up to the sky, open it up, maybe circle the ankle, stack the hip, maybe bend the knee if that feels good, flex the foot. Square those hips back, let's step that left foot in between the hands, top of the mat. All right, just hang out here for a moment. Maybe a little sway from side to side. Let's gently drop that right knee down. Bring the hands to that left knee. Relax the shoulders. Press the hips forward. Alright, just pressing those hips forward. Have that left hand on that left thigh. Right arm reaches up and over. So relay, hips pressing forward. Left hand, left thigh, right arm up and over. Get into that hip flexor. We'll come back up through center. This time bring that left hand inside of that left foot. We're gonna rock the hip back, straighten that left leg, get into the hamstrings just a little bit. Bring that left knee back up over that left ankle. Lift that back right knee up. Lifting that back knee up. If you're comfortable here with that stretch, stay there, open up the hips. If you want to get that left forearm down, by all means. If you have that block, you can bring a forearm down, you can bring both forearms down. Coming back up. We're going to take that left leg, sweep it all the way back up. Three-legged dog. Press the chest back, open up nice and wide, square that left hip, come back to downward dog. Right leg comes up. Again, you can stack the hip, bend the knee, flex the foot if that feels good. Don't lose the integrity of the down dog. Square the hip, step that right foot in between the hands, top of the mat. All right, again, this little lunge, runner's lunge is what I like to call it. Lower that left knee down, lift the chest, press those hips forward, hands on the knee, relax the shoulders down. And keep that right hand on that right thigh, left arm up and over. Again, you feel that in that hip flexor. And we'll come back up. Bring those hands to the inside of that right foot. Rock the hip back, straighten that right leg. Super good to stretch those hamstrings. Right, that right foot could stay down a little bit deeper if you flex, right? But the idea here is to feel the stretch back here. And again, we'll bring that right knee up over the right ankle. Always want to have that stacking, right? Talk about that all the time working out. Lift that left knee. A little bit of a lizard pose, opening up those hips. Again, you can stay right here if that feels good. If you have a block and you want to lower down to the block, go ahead. My hips are so tight, I feel really good right here. And then again, we're gonna slide that right leg all the way back, three-legged dog, up, bend that knee, lower it back. We're gonna float forward into high plank, right? High plank, we're all used to that. Apparently we have a lot of push-ups coming up. So we know to keep those elbows tight. Let's lower all the way down. Tops of the feet come to the mat. Couple of options here when we are doing cobra or up dog. If none of those, if we aren't fans of either of those, you can always come up to a sphinx pose. So the elbows are under the shoulders, relax them down, chest pressing forward. Right. Cobra pose, those hands come under the shoulders, elbows squeeze into the rib cage, the tops of the feet, you can't see them. Flat. Tops of the feet on the mat. None of this business, Donnie. yesterday. Killing me. Tops of the feet on the mat, okay? Press them into the mat. In our cobra pose, we lift the chest up, elbows stay bent, glutes are relaxed, shoulders relaxed. We're doing up dog. The only thing touching is the tops of the feet or the hands. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Press down. Relax the shoulders. There's a little bit of a drop in those hips towards the mat. Right. Nice stretch here. Open it up. Looks like a bored Bodhi. And bring it back up to that downward dog. Lower the knees. We have, again, I'm going to pick on Donnie because I love to do that. Puppy pose, right? Puppy pose, or Gio's favorite pose, or melting heart. The hips stay above the knees. Walk the hands forward, forehead comes down to the mat. Relax the shoulders. Think about the tops of the feet pressing into the mat, fingertips reaching. Nice even breath. You want to lean to the left. Feel like that's Gio's favorite. Pretend you're in an airplane and you're navigating or something like that. Go through center. Let's walk those hands back here. Sit back on the knees. And there you go. What do you think, bud? Not bad, right? So you can stay in them a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. Have some fun. Just remember to breathe and do what feels good, right? If anything hurts, don't do that. All right. Hope you enjoy.